Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is Monday and I am sitting in front of Shaw's, and lately I've been going in for the flyer before I even start chatting with you, but I'm so upset right now because I almost got hit head on by somebody texting yet again. It just upsets me so much that people can't realize that they don't need to be texting while driving. I generally take School Street to get to Shaw's from where I live. And I hate it because I've already had somebody come head on at me on that road. Plus, I've had people do it at least 2 other times on the Biddeford Road. But it's just the shorter way. And I just can't believe this one was, again, a white truck with a man. And all of a sudden, he just comes right at me. And I stopped as much as I could and laid on that horn, and you don't know which way you should go to avoid them. I don't know if I should put myself into the other side of the road, but if he looks up and decides to go that way, then we're going to hit that way, or if I should just, go to the ditch, and I just don't understand why anybody thinks that a text is more important than driving your frigging vehicle. It wasn't long ago that we didn't have phones in a car. We made do. If we had to talk to somebody, we had to find a place with a phone booth and pull over and get out of our car and go talk on a phone. I'm just so mad right now. I'm so mad that has to exist in this world. I just feel like it's going to be how I'm going to die. I just feel like I'm destined to die by somebody killing me while I'm just, on the road, minding my own business. Not to mention if somebody would hurt somebody in my family. It just happens so much. I just don't know why people can't be smart enough to know that it's such a stupid, stupid thing to do. I just hope that I can stop somebody from texting while driving by watching this. I would have liked to have turned around and go beat that man. I was just so mad. I wish cars could all have a gadget installed where phones just would not work while in a running car. Doesn't such a thing exist? Why isn't that mandatory? No phone should be allowed to be on in a car. I don't care if it's even a passenger. It's like I said, it wasn't long ago that we had to ride without phones. I just don't get why it's such a big deal now that people have to know everything that's going on every single moment of every single day. I see people walking in stores with their phone right in front of their face. It's like, get a life. You don't need to know everything all the time, especially while you're driving. I'm going to go in. I'm going to wipe up my eyes here and see if I can be presentable. I wet my shirt. Everything falls onto the shelf. That's why I have to have shirts with patterns and prints, because the food stains don't show as much. Okay, let's hope that I get the flyer and that I can shake this off. I'll be back. See, there's a man walking in front of me right now talking on the phone. At least that's not dangerous, but it's like, I know it's convenient, but I don't know. I guess, I was going to say I'm from a different generation, but he looks like he's my age. I don't know. How would the youth survive without phones? That's all they know. My granddaughter is 7. She's had her own cell phone for a year now. It's like, my goodness. But she is not attached to it. I think some people might just be that way, that they just are not going to be attached to things. And, I know she's young and that can change, but I think you can tell pretty early on how someone is. Like, she loves crafts, she loves projects, she doesn't love her phone. Maybe that'll last throughout her life. I agree it's nice to have a phone, when you travel and stuff, and I never bring mine with me because I'm so used to not having a phone in a car. It just doesn't even make any sense to me to say, oh, I'm going to the store, where's my phone? I mean, my goodness, if anything were to happen to my car and I break down, I know there's probably 45 phones right next to me in this parking lot, so it's not like it's going to be hard for me to get somebody to call for help. I do happen to have my phone right now because I find that it's the best little thing in its case to act as a tripod for my camera. So that's the reason it's here. Oh, that was just so upsetting. So anyway, I was in the store the whole time with wet eyes that tears were hanging off my lower eyelashes, and I didn't care. I got the flyer. They didn't have it out this week. I almost think last week was an accident that they put it back out by the door because I really don't think they want it out early except for in my grubby little hands. But there's a guy out back. His name is Jim. I don't know his title, but he is possibly the grocery manager. I think he took Denise's place. But anyways, very, very nice, and I'm appreciative that they let me still have the flyer early. Okay, I got my mother one Italian because that's what they had there, and lucky for me, it had $1 off coupon. She ate all the other Italians I bought her last week. I bought her a whole one like this, a long one, and then 3, or was it 4 small ones? I can't quite remember, but she just put them in the back of her fridge, and she ate one every day, and she was happy about that. So I got her another one, and I also got the flyer, so let's look at that real quick. I actually have a stress headache in the back of my head. If anybody ever hits me from texting, I swear, you better be careful. I will show no mercy. All right, 3-day sale. Boy, a lot of things. Let me show you this way first. And this way. I spy Freschetta pizza for $3.99. Even without a coupon, I should get the ham and pineapple one for my mother. She would love that. That's a good price. Haddock fillets, $5.99 a pound. Oh, I gotta get a little bit of that. Golden ripe pineapple, $1.88. I wonder if our pineapple coupon would work on that. I think the coupon was for Dole, and I think usually the pineapples are Dole. That would make the pineapple only 88 cents. Cheese, $1.88. That's Cabot cheese. The New England coffee, and I know there's a coupon, an insert coupon for that. They're $3.33. I can't remember what the coupon is, but that'll make for a good deal. It looks like it's going to be a busy week. I'm going to be glad for that. I need a busy week. Just so upset. I'm just going to have to stop taking School Street because that's happened to me twice now on there. One time on Biddeford Road, those were the 2 worst ever. One, I had my mother with me, and we were coming back from Biddeford to Sanford, and a big black truck came, right across, and he was to the point that he was almost to the ditch. And again, I laid on my horn. Now, we were going, 50, 55, maybe a little faster, and he was not far from us. And my mother screamed bloody murder, and I swear to God, I thought I was going to knock her lungs out because I instinctively just, even though she had a seatbelt on, I put my arm like that to hold her back. And, again, I was undecided, for a split second, where do I go? If this guy goes into the ditch, I want to go toward the other lane, but there was other cars coming. So, of course, I lay on my horn, and he is he finally puts his head up and he goes back onto the other side. My mother was so scared she cried the whole rest of the way home, and it upset her for days, not to mention that she was a complete wreck from the seatbelt. She just, went forward like that, and it was awful. And then the other time was on my way to Biddeford, going to Kohl's, I believe, and I had Skylar in the back, and she was quite young. She was probably only 3 at the time, and somebody came across so close to me that I had no time to do anything other than slam my brakes, and I turned he was so close that I had no choice, and I just instinctively turned to go into the next lane, and I felt like my Jeep was going to roll over. It was awful. I bawled my eyes out. It's just so not necessary. It's just not necessary. I don't know. Very, very upsetting to me. Alright, I don't even want to look at this. Let's just go home. I don't feel good now. Oh, I just feel like crying so hard. Please don't text and drive, please. I mean, look how upsetting it is just to have a close call. Can you imagine if you were to kill somebody? Or yourself? I mean, I hate to say it, but if you text and drive and you get in an accident and somebody dies, I want it to be you, not the other person. It's not their fault. They shouldn't have to have somebody not paying attention while driving. But of course, I don't want you to get killed either. I'm just saying that nobody should get hurt. Nobody should even have to be scared like I am right now. You guys hear me say it all the time, how afraid I am to be on the road because of texting. And it just keeps proving to me that I'm right about being afraid of that. Okay, let's get going. And I will be doing deals all day. I hope that you stick around with me. And please give a thumbs up, even though I cried. And please subscribe. Oh, I might be doing something. Oh, I hate to even mention it because I don't like to say I'll do something and then not do something. So I'm going to stress the importance of the word might. I might do something different on Wednesday as a way to try to beef up my YouTube subscriptions again. And this is what I found in the tissue box. I guess we're out of tissues, and one of the kids must have put this in here. Putting it back in the box. Let it dry. I'll use it later. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I might try something different on Wednesday. So, please make sure you check the blog or Facebook. It might be just a Facebook thing. I can't remember. I don't remember what I even have on my mind. Because my mind is shattered right now. But I really shouldn't even talk about it. Because I'm so afraid I hate when I say I'll do something and then I don't. But I'm going to try. It depends on how busy today and tomorrow is, and I will, it just would be a little fun, little giveaway to do to beef up my YouTube subscriptions. There's always hope that I could get to 1,000 by the end of the year. That would be a phenomenal accomplishment, because I'm not even at 900 yet, so we're not going to hope for that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. It's been a long time since I cried. At least I don't feel like I cried because I'm a crazy person this time. So I feel justified in these tears. So please don't text and drive. I will leave you with that message. I appreciate you watching. Bye.